I suppose, who look for a bit of movement through the air and off the pitch when Pakistan decided to bat first. Was that good news? Have you rub your hands together when you heard that?
Yeah, I think it was one of those days that felt really humid. Obviously, the forecast this whole week's pretty thunderstorms around, so it felt really humid. The ball probably did more later on in the innings, and obviously from them being 90 for 2 with a couple of drops, we did really well to finish the day where we did. So yeah, I think a good day for the bowlers in general.
Okay, Dean Wilson, please.
Hi, Sam. On International Left-Handers Day, do you feel a bit of responsibility for actually stepping up and giving the wrong uns something to cheer about?
Didn't know what that means, but is that a thing? Is that what it is today?
Well, apparently so. There's been lots of posts from ICC and other boards hailing the success of left-handers over the years. So, yeah, apparently it's International Left-Handers Day.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. But yeah, it was good. Obviously, just great to be back in the side, and I thought we bowled really well as a group. And yeah, everyone chipped in there with a couple of wickets each. So yeah, it was a good day in general, I think.
Cheers.
Okay, John Etheridge and then Will Macpherson.
Sam, hi. Jimmy was quite critical of his own bowling in the previous test in Manchester. How do you think he went today?
Yeah, really well. I think I was pretty shocked with all of the kind of stuff that was going on about him. He's obviously such a world-class bowler, and I think anyone who doubts him is, I don't think, very sensible, because he proved today again how world-class he is. And obviously approaching 600, which is really exciting for all of us. And I'm just enjoying having him around and trying to learn from him as well. So he was there out there today helping me through my spells, and just picking their brains is just obviously great for me. And yeah, it's just, he showed his class, and I'm sure he'll probably go on to get 5 for and hopefully creep up to 600.
Cheers, thanks.
Will Macpherson.
Sam, you've got a reputation for being someone who sort of makes things happen and a bit of a golden arm. Can you explain that? You've done it again today, just winning and needed a wicket. You got the man who was set out with one that lifted a bit and moved a bit. Can you explain how your happy knack of doing that?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's just any time you put on an England shirt or even a Surrey shirt, you try to go out there and just do your best. And you can say that now and again. That does happen, but I think today I just try to be nice and patient and hold the line nice and tight. And luckily, did nick that. But we spoke about bowling as a group really patiently and sticking together as a unit. And luckily, it came off. But yeah, just great to be back on the side and contributing again. And yeah, hopefully we can get those wickets in the morning.
Okay, we'll do Ali Martin and one more, please.
Hi Sam, how have you managed to sort of stay level this summer with such competition for places, and obviously having just played the one test so far? How have you found it? Yeah,
it's been very different. Obviously, same for everyone, I guess, in terms of COVID's obviously been different for everyone in different ways. But it's a tricky situation when you don't play. I guess you don't get to go and perform for your county and try and enjoy. You obviously don't get selected and you're back to your hotel room. Things like that is very different, but we've got such a great squad at the minute. We're gelling together really nicely, and the boys are lifting the guys that are obviously not playing and keeping them involved. And I think it's very strange times, but I think it's going to be the new normal for a while in terms of no crowds and probably bubbles around the world and things like that. So we just got to keep. It is tricky when you don't play and you see all the county stuff going on. I feel for the guys who haven't been playing, and obviously there's a few at Surrey. You've seen the Surrey side is really numbers low. So I think it's very different. I guess what it's the normal. So we got to get on with it and just try to keep training hard.
And can I just ask what you think the Rory Burns? He obviously picks up a couple of catches there, having put one down earlier. What does that do for his confidence, do you think, in that position? Because he's obviously not been in the slips for a while.
Yeah, I think no one needs to drop catches, and both Sibbers and Burnsy both took catches afterwards. So anytime you drop a catch and you take a catch and the guys you drop don't cause too much damage afterwards is a great feeling, and you get your confidence back. But as I said, no one needs to drop catches. The slips are working really hard, and yeah, as a bowler, if you get one dropped, you know that they're meant to do it. So yeah, we moved on pretty quick and got them 120 for 5. So good day in the end, I think.
Okay, last one, Dean Wilson. Thank you.
I was going to ask about the slip catching, but maybe you can tell us a little bit what it's like as a player in England to be kept off the ground for lightning. I mean, it's something that we've experienced, I think, in places like South Africa or Australia. But have you ever been warned about lightning in the UK, and what was that like?
Yeah, it was, as I said earlier, the day felt really humid. We knew there were thunderstorms about, but yeah, I haven't had that one in England, to be fair. But yeah, it was a good shower during lunch or after tea maybe. But it was good bowling conditions out there, and I thought we bowled really nicely. And hopefully the rain forecast isn't looking too good, but hopefully it keeps away and we can push on towards getting some big runs and hopefully winning the game.
When you talk about the humid conditions, obviously that suits swing bowling. And as someone who is a swing bowler, does that add any pressure to you to have to move the ball to try and make an impact because that's your skill?
Not really. I try and not worry about that. I think it helped having Jimmy out there today. There was a few spells probably where you keep chatting to each other, just be a bit more patient. Very, as you said, humid conditions. The ball probably started swinging a bit more as the day went on. I think, yeah, the guys showed as a bowling group and how the form works he's been in, and Brody, everyone chipped in and we bowled really well as a unit. So I think there's not much pressure I felt coming into the side. I just wanted to keep trying to do what I've been doing. And if I get the wickets, I get the wickets. But if I don't, as long as I'm keeping it nice and tight for the group, I'll be happy. So hopefully we can push on and get ahead in the game.
Great, thanks.
Okay, thank you all. Good evening.